Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. This, of course, the instantly recognisable backdrop to many a famous European night, football's ultimate theatre. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-calibre meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Vitinha. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ferran Torres. Busquets. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very...
Ferran Torres! That's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Ferran Torres goes short. Oh, it's played in. Massive leap! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Marco Verratti. Speculative strike. And the keeper passes the test.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And it's Messi. Sergio Roberto. Now it's Lewandowski. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, important interception. He's in here! There's the cross. Towering header! In for a header! And another time! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
back in possession and ready to go again. He's shifting, now the finish! Fabian Ruiz stands tall and stands strong. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, it's a lot. He's tried one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe! Stands up to it well and emerges with the ball. Messi gets flagged offside. Busquets, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's forced to go back. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's good play. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Sergio Roberto. Christensen. Messi. Shapes to shoot! Could fall kindly. It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Ter Stegen did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 35 minutes de jeu, le numéro 17.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Sergio Roberto could move up a gear here. He's got the shot away! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Christensen. Eric Garcia. And Jordi Alba. It's Gavi. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Marquinhos with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Good read, needed to be. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's got away. And he's heaved it away. He's left his man. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Massive leap! And he's really put himself on the line here. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Mbappe. Great hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Changement.
And so we're off again. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the danger is cut out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marco Verratti. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Jordi Alba. De Jong. Kessié. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. De Jong. And Kessié. He was under real pressure there. And it's Lewandowski. And it's played forward. Kessié. The press is doing its job and possession has been lost. There's a sharp little ball here. Face to... Mbappe! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 53 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Sergio Roberto has got himself a free kick. It's intense, this pressure from the front. De Jong.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 96 026.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Gets and Messi! Kessié. And it's Lewandowski. For Ferran Torres. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Kessié. He is through here! Jordi Alba gets it back. Neymar hurtling down that right flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Ter Stegen is there to clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. And the shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 70 minutes de jeu par le numéro 30, Messi.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Marco Verratti. And that's another throw. Nice little ball through, and there's green grass ahead of him. Can he put it away? And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through them. That was a good example, great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Numéro 30, Messi.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really...
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Busquets. The less said about that pass, the better. Busquets is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. De Jong. Kessié. Now it's Kessié. Poor pass that, sloppy. Kessié gives his colleague a guilty look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vitinha. And he's had a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Koundé. Messi! Messi! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's taken off it, that's really well played. There's the hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Koundé. There will be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Kessié. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, it's come loose. Fiddles it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Climbs up big! He scored! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Fabian Ruiz. Kessié. This is De Jong. No, he's had it nicked away from him. Messi. Jordi Alba. No, he's not getting his way this time. Ansu Fati. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! And in again! Tried the volley, but no.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Koundé. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my